Hello again, Todd Clemens, Okeechobee Livestock Market, and here's your weekly market report. Kind of a weird week. We had more cattle on Monday, around 850 head Monday, and lower numbers on Tuesday, which is strange, about 750 head. And that reminds me that, things do change around from time to time. Back in the day, you guys might not remember, some of you might, but we used to have the Belgrade Livestock Market back in the 70s, a long time ago, but that sale ran on Monday, and our family leased that market for 5 or 6 years, I think it was, until the cattle started disappearing down there. But back in the 70s, we'd go to Belgrade on Mondays and go sell cattle down there. We'd have 1,200 head of cattle down in Belgrade, and then come up here on Tuesdays and have 2,000 or better up here on Tuesdays. And that went on for a few years. So when Belgrade closed down, when the sugar cane came in and the cattle kind of dried up in that area, and there wasn't a need for that market anymore, it closed down. And then Okeechobee started running on Mondays. So that's how the Monday-Tuesday sale happened here. But we would always have a few less cattle on Monday, and Tuesday was always the traditional sale day for Okeechobee. So has that turned around? Possibly. People that are in the cattle business now are, not full-time ranchers. They're part-time operators with a full-time job somewhere else, and they work their cows on the weekend, work them on Sunday and haul them over here on Sunday, and we get a lot of weekend cattle people on our Monday sales, and there's getting to be quite a few of those smaller operators. Of course, the big ranches are still around too, but methods of selling cattle have sure changed over the years. So that we could see numbers change where Mondays are bigger than Tuesdays. And I know that Arcadia has a bigger sale on Monday than they do on Wednesday, which makes sense. So we could be seeing a little change there. But back to the market, numbers were pretty good. Like I said, close to 1,600 head for the week. And your slaughter classes were sure a lot better. The market reporter, Roger, called them $4 to $8 higher. I would say easily $5 higher. Cows, we had a lot of cows bring in the 70s, a few 75 centers, and one particular bull, slaughter bull, was an outstanding bull. I think he weighed over 2,000 pounds, maybe 2,200 pounds or something, but he brought $1.14. We couldn't believe it. That was just one instance, so don't think that you're going to bring a bull in here and he's going to bring that. He probably won't, but we did have one bring that this week. But most of the bulls weighing 1,700-1,800 pounds were bringing right around that dollar. So slaughter prices were good. The feeder classes, the calves are just kind of struggling. Y'all, it's just holding on there steady, and like we've been talking about, these packers have been holding up the price. They've just kind of been holding up the price. They've been under investigation. The DOJ, the box beef cutouts were just astronomically high, and they're coming down like a rock. I mean, they are dropping hard, and we've been talking about this. That retail price was just at an astronomical price where they just priced themselves out of the market. Pork and chicken, you can buy that, but beef, you can't even afford it. So it's coming down from the high of $4.70, which was just unbelievable, and now it's down to in the low $3, $3.30, $3.40, and everybody's saying it's going to eventually work its way back down to somewhere in the $2.30, $2.40 range, and that's probably about where it needs to be. So packers are, they're not making that $3,000 a head like they were. They're still making a lot of money on what they're killing. The kill for this week is going to be up over 600,000 head, up there around maybe 630 or 640,000 head, which that's good, but that's our normal kill. That's not going to help us get through this backlog, this million head that we have in backlog, a million head of them that we've not killed, and they're just on standby, and they're eating and gaining, and there's just more cattle coming in, and it's going to be a long time working through that. People are saying it's going to be the rest of the year. and it'll be on into 2021 before we can actually get back current where we need to be. And having said all that, I just think there's going to be a lot of pressure on the feeder calf market. Cash prices on the fat cattle were up there around $1.20, and the packers were just supporting, just basically giving that because the numbers really don't, the fundamentals don't call for that. As we're talking today, June fat cattle are trading for under $1, probably around $1.94, 95 cents on June cattle. That's our spot month. And packers are giving this week so far, they've given $1.18 is the highest I've heard of. But that's over $20 higher than your spot month in your fat cattle market, which doesn't make sense. So I'm telling you, it looks like this thing isn't going to hold up. I don't think. And I don't know what the calf market's going to do, but I don't look for it to certainly get any better. And probably it's going to be under a lot more pressure than we've seen. So I'd say if you got them and you need to get them sold here June and July. I just think this fall market's going to be pretty tough. And I hate to say that, but it's just the way I see it. And do your homework is all I can tell you. Top prices this week were from Shane Platt, St. Cloud. On the calf side, a 200-pound calf brought $2.30. Must have been a little roping calf. Dudley Curtin bought him. And on the cow side, on the slaughter cow side, we had 2 cows bring 78 cents. One weighed $18.35 from Russ Geezy, Leesburg, Florida, and a 78-cent cow that weighed 1,290 pounds from A&M Farms, the Morales family from Hialeah Gardens. Congratulations. We've got a big internet sale coming up. We've been talking about June the 25th, Producers Cattle Auction. There will be a lot of good calves on that sale. It'll attract a lot of buyers, a lot of attention. And I hope that's a real barn burner, and I hope everybody does good on that sale because we got to get these calves sold down here in Florida. Producers deal down there at Pier 2 on June the 25th. Y'all come by and watch the sale and have lunch with us and tell Matt Pierce what a good job he has done for us with the FCA and show him your appreciation for that. And with that, I think that about covers it. Thank you. We'll see you next week.